Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Landover. Jackson now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Hey, check that. 19, Charger, 19. Ready.
And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up.
Here's a first carry for their running back. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown Commanders. His 12th touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Throwing right away is Dart. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
19, Tiger.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
16 yards. First down, New York.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the air on second down. Dart. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and 2, and it's Dart. This is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here is Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he'll get forward for a couple. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Dart going to throw here on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Ready up. Now. Hogan 19. Cut 19.
Motion man is Hyatt. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he's going to have the Giants first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. To the air once more is Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing again, Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, it's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. Give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Motion man is Hyatt. On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go. Ready, ready.
Drive will start on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it inexperience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Lion.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Tight end motioning left. Let's go. Dart gonna throw it again. That's gonna be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are gonna have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Ready, go.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Get it?
From the gun, Jackson. And tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Motion man is Hyatt. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
Come on, come on.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On first down, Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Bone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. To throw is Dart. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Giants 13.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jackson now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, go!
Jackson out of the pistol. Got his receiver on the in cut. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Let's go. 60,
on 1st and 10, here is Dart. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To the air again goes Dart. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. Plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, strike.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He's into the clear again. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Washington. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year.
The kicker on for the
A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Out of shotgun. It's done. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing is Dart. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Giants will line up for the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup Warriors, 17.
Throwing again, Dart. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Jackson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get it! Cowboy 80!
On the toss, they'll run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready! Panther 60 by 60 by 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On play action, here's Jackson. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Ready, ready, go!
Play action now. Jackson. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
The Commanders about to send this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Throwing. Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Motion man is Hyatt. They'll go play action here with Dart. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
On the ready. Go!
From the gun, Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Commanders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This is caught down that right sideline. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. Dart gonna throw it again. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Neighbors in motion. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Dart can throw it on 2nd down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That is hard. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get it! Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
Craft goal 80. Go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. From the 31, here's second and 3.
Ready? 19-8. Ready?
Now it's Jackson. They get that complete to Mason Tipton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On first and 10, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
On the jump. Here we go. Shot.
Now a toss play, running left. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Now at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 35,
Check
here's
match.
second and 6. They'll try the right side this time. Finding room to the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory.
Let's go
It
now.
is first and goal. Here's the run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Gain on the play.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Tag. Ready?
They'll go with him again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
On 2nd down, Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Going right. It's taken in. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
A play fake, now Dart. He has Hyatt complete, and he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. On a man left side, it's caught. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's first down.
Let's go now. COVID-19.
Motion man is Hyatt. To the air again goes Dart. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.